Surviving my backyard stability. Dare I say it? He did say it aloud. He said it, but does he believe it? Alright, immediately major break risk, so maybe stability was a bit of an exaggeration. Let's see. Let's look at the messages. Let's pause and look at the messages. So we had... Ah, yes. We had a raid, then immediately another raid. We had a raid by Tynan, who happened to be Stephen's brother. Here is Stephen. There he is. And then another raid. And then I think Tony died. Not feeling so good, Mr. Stark. He's dead. We did get this rocking cowboy hat out of it, though. So, I mean, that's not too bad. Giles has a friend in the world and is also very stabbed. Right, I forgot about that. Giles is now missing both middle fingers. He is he's the four-fingered man. Both middle fingers. First one was bitten off by an iguana, and the second one was cut off by this Tony right here. We nearly had an actual medical human in the colony, but it wasn't to be. We nearly saved Tony from his childhood of soldiering, but oh right, Frosty just crashed right here too, huh? All right, let's take a look. Melee and animals. Very neurotic, we decided was good, right? Yeah, incredibly fast work speed, which is obscene. Careful shooter, considering they don't care about shooting, that's great. Okay, we probably should rescue her. Let's not make that for prisoners now. Let's rescue her. It can't do any damage. We can't grow heal root yet, right? Because Stephen's our best planter. He's getting there, but no, not quite yet. Stephen's gonna break. What are his needs? Why is he so sad? Oh, right, yeah, Tynan died. Oh, yeah, and innocent prisoner died, even though I think that's bullshit. The prisoner was not innocent, like, at all. They literally attacked us, and then they died of their injuries. Actually, they died of an infection. There was nothing we could do about that. Ratty apparel. It's still better than being nude, though, Stephen. Let's be honest. I guess rescue them? Yeah. Go rescue them. You probably won't suffer a mental break, because Giles is quite wounded. Somehow you didn't get wounded at all during that. I guess because you have a bow. I think you're pretty decent with it too, right? Yeah, you're not bad with it. Stephen is Giles's bodyguard. I think we all instinctively know this. I forgot that was the name of our fucking colony. The Nibarium Giles Amalgamation. Yeah, that's the name. Nibarium Giles Amalgamation. Yeah, the NGA. You know of the Nibarium Giles Amalgamation. Who doesn't? Do we have a pet lizard? We do, right? Yeah, we have a pet lizard. Female iguana. Is there a lizard we could tame that is male so that we could actually get something out of it? No? There's just this also female iguana over here? Okay, that's fine. Maybe a male lizard will self-tame randomly. You never know. Stephen, why are you so slow? Is it just the sand? It is, right? I forgot Stephen's a cannibal. It's just the things you forget about people. He's a teetotaler, he's kind, he's also an absolute cannibal. Okay. I need to change the defaults here. Manage... how do I change the default for prisoners and strangers? Because I swear there's a way you can make it so that the default medicine for strangers is... no medicine. You don't get my fucking medicine at all. But I guess for now, let's just do it this way. Change defaults. There it is. Colonists. No, 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 no. All right, there we go. And colonists, will put herbal medicine. We'll just cycle you. Didn't I literally just change this? Oh, I guess all right, go again. What has Frosty got? A cut, a stab, and 2 cracks in their sternum. Ah, that sucks. That hurts. Alright, Giles, how are you doing? Giles is doing well. He's very stressed. Is he hungry? He is. He's bloody starving, actually. Stephen is also getting quite hungry, which is obviously not great. Yeah, get your recreation up a bit, Giles. I don't need you breaking. And then, do we have any food in reserves? We bloody don't. Alright, well, you need to harvest some then, eh? What are we looking at here? This is all ready to harvest. Amazing. Harvest some of it. We have power. We should put it to good use. Come on, Giles. Come on, Giles. What the... It's not hard, mate. Just harvest the damn food. Alright. Now... Okay, there is a dead body in the kitchen. Do you think that'll... Will that, like... Oh, also, we have no game sounds. Which is a shame, because the game's really loud. Do you think having a dead body in the kitchen will affect the, like, cleanliness of the kitchen? Like, maybe? I think it could. I think it could have an adverse effect. So go ahead and haul Tony out of there. Beautiful. Don't watch the sunset. Cook the damn food. The sunset... Well, actually, the sunset won't be there later. But neither will the electricity. So... Electricity first. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Stephen has gone berserk and he will attack anyone he sees. That's bad, because Stephen is a beast at melee. And Giles... Well, you see, Giles, not only is he not, he's also quite injured. So, here's what's going to happen. Giles? You're quarantining with Frosty now. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that he wouldn't use the door. Giles is in fact fleeing. God, Stephen was about to eat, man. Can we arrest Stephen? Alright, let's unforbid the door. We can't arrest Stephen? Alright. Okay. Are you done? Crawl, Giles. Crawl to bed. Go. Please. You ripped his left ear off? Don't attack the animal. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Why the... Stephen, you ripped Giles' left ear off. You didn't have to do it. Now you're killing the damn iguana. He killed the iguana. He beat the lizard to death. Because the developer of the game died. Alright, are you done now? Because you're bleeding to death in 19 hours. Don't go after him. Giles, get into bed. Go. Go. Alright, well the iguana was kind of useless anyway. Like, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. The iguana was kind of pointless. Is Stephen fucking done? Please be done, Stephen. I told you so, more letting me and all that. This is mostly because of Tynan the developer. God, look at this trail of blood. It looks like a bloody... Looks like a xenomorph has been in here. What the fuck, man? You had to rip his left ear off, though. Giles cannot walk. Alright, Stephen, are you done? Because there's, like, food you could eat. But instead, you're being a little crybaby about it. Yeah, fucking Mike Tyson over here. Frosty's recovered and decided to leave. Gee, I can't imagine why. What about this colony, Frosty? Like, just one person to another. What about this place? do you find is not a suitable... Are you fucking serious? Frosty got sick from infection. Oh, well, I mean, what are you going to do? They decided to leave. What about this colony? It isn't really meeting your needs, Frosty. I fail to see why you would not want to live here. It seems great to me. Maybe that's a you problem. Alright, Stephen, come on. How do I speed this game up? Perhaps it's the excessive violence and tearing off of ears. Stephen, don't do it again. Run, Giles. He's so much faster than you. Why? Why is he so much faster? Oh, maybe because he didn't lose his damn ear in a fucking fight. He has a peg leg. Why is he faster than you when he has a peg leg? How long does this last? Like, is Steven gonna die of bleeding out? Because of this damn berserk rage? Yeah, fight the other iguana, I guess. Alright, Steven's berserk rage has come to an end. Nobody can walk? And Steven's gonna die in 4 hours. So what that tells me is that Steven has committed Sudoku. Okay. Alright, we're back down to 1. And then there was 1. Goodbye, Stephen. C'est la vie. Now, here's the problem. Is Giles gonna be able to... He's not gonna be able to tend himself, is he? Frosty, would you mind, like, patching up Giles' ear before you leave? Could you please? Alright, Stephen is dead. Giles is starving to death. This doesn't seem to be bleeding any less. And he now has extreme blood loss, which means he's... Frosty has given up. She's... Okay. What do you mean she's given up? She was leaving anyway. Could you patch up Giles before you leave? No? Frosty is... Frosty has had a change of heart and is coming back to the colony. Okay. Okay, Frosty. Is that because you passed out in my fucking storage room? Is that why? Why did you pass out in my storage room? From malnutrition? Okay. Okay. You have enough consciousness now. Oh good, I'm glad the game autosaved that. And Giles is dead. Okay. Well, that was sudden and dumb. Remember how the save for this? The save was called stability. But Steven missed one meal. One meal. And this is the result. Dude ate without a table once, basically. And that was that. How did it come to this? Steven missed a meal and decided to beat the shit out of Giles so hard he ripped his ear off. And that was it. Because if Giles' ear wasn't ripped off, he could have tended to himself. But because he'd lost his damn ear, that was it. He just bled to death. I can't believe he destroyed his ear with a bow. Bloody hell, Steven. You asshole. Ah, alright, well let's... I'm curious. Is it going to happen again? I'm curious if it's going to happen again. I must know. Alright, so... Let's see. The pod lands. Steven. Capture? Rescue? Oh. Right, this shit. Steven. Rescue. Also, while we're at it, let's change some health defaults, right? I can do this and then change defaults. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Because this is where we were, but 10 minutes ago. Steven's mood is less than ideal, but am I seeing the need for like a berserk rage? No, not really. Alright, Giles, harvest, and don't botch them all this time. No. Harvest these immediately. Like right now. Okay, now the dromedary got the flu. Alright, okay, cool. Great. Good to know. Alright, you're still botching like most of the harvest, Giles, but I guess whatever. Steven, eat. Okay, no, he's just in a daze now. And again, he got into a daze while carrying the food that would have prevented him from being ravenously hungry. Like, am I reading this series of events correctly? Eat the food. If Steven's not going to eat it, you can eat it. How dirty is this room? Very. Okay. Haul this idiot. Clean the room. How is this idiot doing? Okay, they have a stab. Tend to them. You're not the best at it, but Steven's going to be dazing, like, for actual days. Oh, good job, Steven. Yeah. Lucy is Steven's daughter. Steven just has all of the relationships in this game, huh? Okay, hold on. Lucille Alto from Evushia. I mean, they're good with animals. They're a pyromaniac with bloodlust. Steven is a cannibal, and this person's a bloodlusting pyromaniac. What a family. Alright. Giles, you can now... Oh, right. We don't have any food. Go for a walk, then. Steven's 37. He's 37, but he's 1,993 years old. Because of cryosleep. Right there. Giles is 370. His daughter's 48. Yes, but Steven is 1,993 years old because of cryosleep. So, I'm assuming Steven's timeline is weird. Because he was frozen 1,800 years ago. 1,850 years ago. 1,950 years ago. He wakes up, has a relationship, has a daughter, decides, I'm going back into cryosleep, and then went back into cryosleep, and then while he was in cryosleep, his daughter, who is evaporated off the map, where did she go? She's off the map. His daughter grew up, and then he woke up out of cryosleep and appeared here. It's a very weird... Also, his brother Tynan... It doesn't tell us his age anymore. His brother Tynan as well was definitely also not 1,993 years old. Steven's lived an interesting life. Alright, so because Steven decided to walk around in a daze this time instead of, I don't know, ripping Giles's fucking ear off, everything's fine. Crazy how that works out, huh? This person has severe blood loss, but they're not going to die, and that's good. That's all we care about, really. Alright, Steven is still wandering around. Now, here's the thing. If we harvest... Frosty's recovered and decided to leave. Yeah, please do. Please piss right off. Giles, how is your... Alright, your malnutrition is going up. Can you harvest And not botch all of it, please. For the love of God. What is your planting again? It's 5? How are you botching so much of this? How? How is this happening? Alright, that'll do. No, don't bother tending to the person who's leaving the damn colony. What do we care? Let them tend to themselves. Cook. Giles, it's time to cook. Alright, so we've had now one official real death of the colony. I call bullshit on it, but it did happen. Okay, why though? Because you were... Oh, because you hadn't eaten, because you were prioritized to cook. Okay, this is why I like playing on speed 2. Frosty? No, you said you were leaving. Piss off. Go away. You wanted to leave. Go ahead. Don't let me keep you. Alright, well now they're both... Now they're both upset. Steven has a 46% chance of hitting... 58% chance of hitting Giles. Which worries me because Giles is insulting him. Which is doing wonders for their relationship. Actually, hilariously, it doesn't seem to have made a difference. Yeah, like not even. They have such a deep relationship that this insulting spree did nothing. They are still the best of friends. Reminder that in an alternate timeline, Steven ripped Giles' fucking ear off. They are this good of friends. They're still over 100. This is insane. Is Giles fucking done yet, though? God, some of these breaks, they just go on forever, man. Like, Steven is still wandering around. Giles is still... And now they're fighting. Okay, Giles, did you lose an ear? You bit his left leg. Steven, you bit his left leg. Why did they social fight when they're this good of friends still? Like, why? Why? I don't understand why they would social fight when they're really, really, really good friends. Yeah. Patch up the teeth marks on his left leg, if you wouldn't mind. It doesn't help that, like, Steven's a damn martial artist, bloody Iron Fist over here. So anytime any kind of mental break happens where somebody gets in a fight, Steven will win. Right, well, Giles needs to eat, so as soon as you're done with that, feed the man. If you could. I know that then means you have no food. Hey, medical level 4. But at least Giles might recover quicker. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, do you think maybe we're at the other side of it now? Your catharsis? Can we please not be very deeply sad? Okay, you were insulted 10 times. That's not ideal. Alright, as soon as we have power, we're cooking that. Giles has no middle fingers. Yeah, but that doesn't explain why you bit him on the leg. Bite him on the hand. He's got no fingers. Also, that's got to be upsetting for Giles during his insulting spree. He's got no middle fingers. So he can't just be like, fuck you! He can't even do that. That's gotta be frustrating. No wonder he's so upset. Alright, we have power. Cook. No. How is this flu, by the way? Like, we haven't even looked at this. And it seems to be great. Tend to the damn camel. Did you even tend to it? Alright. Zone. Furniture. Animal sleeping spot. Dromedary 1. Get your ass in there. For medical. We can't have him lay down. I mean, honestly, this is a super immune dromedary. He seems to be doing great with it. If you could lay down, though? No? Giles got 1 meal out of that. Stephen? Eat it. And then the power went out. If you would like to haul the herbal medicine. Why doesn't the dromedary lay down, man? We do need to get him a pen. Maybe that's part of the problem. He doesn't have a pen, so he doesn't feel like he can sleep or rest. Alright, we finally have a prisoner spot that isn't the kitchen. Doesn't that feel good? Oh yes, a second stool! You have no idea how much we need this. We do in fact need another grave as well. Good idea. Build the stool. The stool's more important than burying Tony. Alright, Giles is doing well. He's slowly recovering. That's good. He really can't move. Like, at all. Do you want to, like, clean your bedroom, though? Because I really don't want you getting an infection, man. Like, please? Alright. Stephen's finally starting to finish off his room. Good. This timeline is going much better than the last. Just because Stephen decided to wander around in a daze instead of lose his damn mind. Speaking of losing his damn mind, a male iguana showed up and then became a manhunter. Are we serious? Can we tame? We can. We have the capacity to tame a male iguana. Maybe we will. Maybe we should. Alright, so Stephen is stressed. Insulted times 10 is really taking its toll on Stephen's mental health. Stephen, come out here, get ready to shoot. Where is he anyway? This mad iguana. There he is. Let's go take him out. Stephen's fully healed, at least. That's good. Almost. Yes, good shot. Okay. I was hoping you wouldn't do that. But hold the iguana, I guess. Cook. Oh my god, he's so damn slow. Wait, why is he so slow? Is it really malnutrition? The consciousness, huh? Slowing him down? Yeah, it's giving him pain. Or no, he's just in severe pain. Okay. Hey, Stephen, sow some damn rice and then harvest some damn rice, would you? Eat it. Okay. Yeah, eat it at the table, if you wouldn't mind. Stephen, he sowed this single square of rice. Thanks, Stephen. Harvest the area. Yeah, does he actually harvest the whole thing then? He does. But if I sow the area, he sows this square. Oh, thank God. Alright. Psychic Soothe for males, of which our colony is 100% comprised. That helps. Hold the damn rice. Giles, can we cook? It's time to cook. Also, this is a small thing, but from now on, this stockpile is literally rice and potatoes, and it's going to be important because this is normal. So Giles, can we haul it? Haul the rice. Then you'll have it right here, and you don't have to do this annoying back and forth every fucking time. Stephen was hungry. I get it. Also, I wonder, because we don't have any anywhere to store food anyway, it's not like it's getting frozen. Meal, right? Yeah. Simple meal. And then we'll also make this important. Look at that. Streamlined. A hearth tender chased by pirates. 79-year-old hearth tender Natalia is calling from nearby. She's being chased by desperados. 2 drifters. See, this doesn't mean it. What is a drifter? Is a drifter someone who's going to have a knife or someone who's going to have a bolt-action rifle? Like, I have no information on that. Natalia. 79-year-old hearth tender named Natalia. We are in need of fresh blood because Stephen keeps spilling all of ours all over the floor. But does that mean we should take Natalia? There's 2 of us. Well, okay. There's 3 of us because Natalia will join. I don't know how good Natalia is at fighting, considering she's 79 fucking years old. But she could be skilled. She could not be skilled, but she could be skilled. She could also just research. Alright, I'm going to save. Alright, I'm going to do that as well, so that we know that there's been a death. Okay. That's how we'll track the deaths in this little parentheses over here. I think maybe we do it. I think maybe we wait as long as possible. If you don't accept this quest within 7 hours, it will expire. Alright, perfect. They can sleep. Sleep. Expires in 7 hours. If I do this, does it actually tell me like 6 hours and stuff? It does. Okay, good. Sleep then. Clear prioritized work. Giles is... Giles is very weak. Which does worry me. Also, no one has a weapon. Or Giles doesn't have a weapon. Equip the club, then you can go to bed, okay? Like, let's just put it that way. View the quest, 5 hours. Alright, so Giles can sleep. That's good. His bedroom's awful now, because all the plants have died. And I mean, I get it. Okay, so... expires in 2 hours. Stephen is up. Is this dromedary going to get up again right before Stephen's done tending to it? Probably. Holy shit, he tended the dromedary. Amazing. I mean, it's still keeping up. It's having a hard time with its breathing, but he seems to be doing okay. Expires in 1 hour. I say we do it. Because Natalia can defend herself. So I say we do it. Okay, now what happens? She spawns on the map, and then they spawn? I'm assuming that's how that happens. Because we accepted. At least I thought we did. Okay, Natalia joins. Hearth-tender Natalia has arrived. Okay, Hearth-tender Natalia. Okay, she's jealous of Giles's bedroom. Thought disabled by Alzheimer's? That's... well, that's depressing. That is not an okay sentence. I do not appreciate that sentence. Thought disabled, but okay. Causes progressive degradation in the ability to think and remember. Patients knows to forget close to others and sometimes wander around in confusion. All right, so she has a bad back. It's fair. So she's probably not going to be doing all that well. Didn't I change the... oh yeah, I did. I changed it to herbal medicine. She's probably not going to do all that well at defending herself. She also doesn't actually have a weapon, which is astounding. How is her... random question to ask of a 79-year-old, but how is your shooting? Her melee is insane. What is this? She can be our wise elder, though, so I mean, I'm okay with this. She didn't speak until she was nearly 5 years old. So melee and crafting are good. Cooking, crafting, and medical. Oh god, yeah, she is our doctor and also our sage. And our crafter. Oh my god. Okay. We have a cook. She's a chef who punches people. Alright, okay. This is good. This is great, actually. Natalia, welcome to the colony. Stephen? You don't mind giving up your bed to an elderly lady, right? Surely you wouldn't have a problem with that. Okay, let's get a sleeping spot for Natalia. Actually, for now, a sleeping spot should be here. Oh, sorry, Steven's sleeping spot should be here. We'll figure out another place at a later date. God forbid she forgets how to treat wounds in the middle of treating a wound because of that. No, she'll be fine. I believe Natalia is going to carry this colony because now Giles and Steven can make the food, and Natalia can eat the food and also think. And we do need someone who can think, because neither of these boys can do that. Alright, so Natalia does have insane melee. But her moving is 50% because of her bad back. And her manipulation is also not great. And also owing to the... She's also been stabbed in the torso and the left arm. She's a fighter. Okay. Self-tend is on for you, I think. Steven, you can now turn self-tend off. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Should Steven equip a mace and let Natalia shoot? No, that's crazy talk. Giles is malnutrition. Oh, right, because he went without eating for a bit. Yeah. That's actually pretty rough. His moving is terrible as well. Because somebody decided to crack his spine with their fist. Who will remain nameless. But his name is Steven. I do not like how bad his torso is. Okay, Steven, Natalia, it's both of you. Natalia, get a club. Giles is backup. Steven, honestly, get out here. Honestly, does Giles have to get out here too? I really don't like how low his torso is. One hit to his torso and I think he dies? Okay, actually, no. I take it back. Oh, wait, no. Let's check the spine. Okay, Steven did crack his spine. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right, Natalia, you're gonna fight for your right to partay in sorry, what's the name of this bloody colony? In the Nibirium Giles amalgamation. Okay, they will prepare for a while and then attack. It's a bloke with a club and a what's the female version of bloke? Bloquette and a bloquette. There's a bloke and bloquette both with clubs. Amazing. This is okay, Steven, go back to your life. They aren't attacking yet. In fact, we can get them to narrow it down to one at a time if they go through this door. It's beautiful. This is all we've ever wanted, actually. Yes. It's perfect. A dame? No. Dame is the female version of Sir. Bloke is more working class. It's more my speed. Feed Giles, yes. Great idea. Natalia's immediately cooking because she is just a beautiful, powerful addition to this fantastic colony. Is she immediately going to butcher this damn iguana and just continue to prove how incredibly valuable she is? She is. She might just be insane, this lady. Okay, animals. Let's get an area going. New area. Iguana, you get to stay. Remain indoors. You get to remain indoors. That's your job right now, Iguana 1, because I don't want you getting stabbed to death. Animals? What? Animals, yeah. Manage areas. please remain indoors. Do not speak about the event. Okay. Please remain indoors. Pay no attention to the iguana that's being butchered in front of you. This is just... You're used to this. It's nature, innit? Is there a reason you're not choosing to open that door? Okay. This is not my iguana. Whatever happens, happens. Where is Steven? Oh yeah, good idea, Steven. We're about to be attacked. Go do some cloud watching. It's fine. This is this a new track? I don't think I've ever heard this in this game. It is good. It is damn good. It is dame good, you could say. Ooh, another knife. Natalia could have grabbed that on the way in, but I guess whatever. There's a good chance they come down this way, which does ruin all of my plans. I don't know which way they'll see as, like, easier, but hey. Giles gets to rest and heal, and his malnutrition continues to go down. Look at Natalia, now she's tending to the animals as well. This might be the single actual best colonist we have right now, which is, you know, that's upsetting. What are you going to do? This dromedary, considering we weren't able to tend it for days, is actually doing really well. Alright, it auto-saved. That always scares me. Cooking simple meal. Natalia is the best. She is the best. I haven't even got her set up to do research yet, but I will. Better believe it. Crafting, smithing, tailoring, cooking, handling. She's insane. She is goated. Firefighting. Absolutely your doctoring as well. If doctoring needs to be done, who better than you, Natalia? Who better than you? Alright. 36% Steel Club, 32% Steel Club. Also, let's look at their melee. Okay, they gave the guy who can shoot like Hawkeye as a club, thank God. Mami is concerning. They are a really good melee fighter. Yeah. Melee hit chance +4. Oh my God. That's ridiculous. Yeah, Miami scares me. But also this person in the game also scares me. It's just so humid there, you know? How does it get that humid and hot? Makes no sense. What is Miami anyway? Natalia, you are... Oh my God, now you're going to go cut some limestone chunks? I love you, but don't. That's going to put you too far away from base. What if you just research? She's the best. She is. She is insane. I'm so glad we got her. Right, I imagine these people are going to attack soon. Like, immediately. And now. Hey, Taco. How the hell have you been, my dude? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How is life? How are you? I hope you're doing better than my colony. Okay, they're attacking. Giles, how is your torso? Not great. Not great. Natalia, how is your melee again? It's 8. And this person's melee is also 8. They are an employable professional who will never miss. Get out there, Natalia. I believe in you. Do I bring Giles into this? That's the question. Do we bring Giles? Yes. I think we have to. Please tell me you're coming to this door. Don't go to the other door. Don't go to the other door. This door is here. Go to this one. Where are you going? Alright, Phil, you do whatever you're going to do. They're attacking They're just attacking a random wall. This is terrible news. But it could be great news. I'm excited for Civ 7. Honestly, kind of. Like, from what I've seen, it seems very interesting and different, and I like that. But also, it seems very interesting and different, and that also scares me. So, like, I don't know. It seems good. Actually, let's just bring him here. If he's going to attack that wall, where is she going? What is she doing? Is she attacking this door? Okay. Alright, Natalia. Alright, we ready, lads? Should the 79-year-old be going up against the bruiser, employable, professional melee person? Yes. Alright, let's do it. I'm glad that we had that discussion. We got a good shot off. We got a good hit off, too. Yes. Fucking sneak attack out of that door, Natalia. Look at you. But, so, back to your question about Civ. Keep going, Natalia. Keep going. You got this. Beat them shitless. I mean, take them out. Alright, retreat? Can you retreat? Oh god, they're tag teaming. That's not fair. She's 80 years old. Alright, they're fleeing. They're kidnapping who they can. Yeah, I don't think so. Why on earth would you do that? Go get him. Go get his ass. What? Shoot him. Be better at shooting. Oh. Okay, so we had Natalia and then she was immediately kidnapped. Is that how I'm reading this? Why? Why would they randomly just be like, oh, what if we just steal you? I think he can just leave any of these sides. Yeah. Okay. What the fuck, game? Alright, so we had Natalia for like 2 seconds and it was great. Those 2 seconds are over now. I don't know how that guy got away that quickly. That's ridiculous. Bloody hell. Okay, back to Civ 7. I am somewhat excited for Civ 7. My only concern about Civ 7 is that Civ 6 was fun, and I wonder if they're going to be able to continue that. Because what they need to do, right, is make it interesting and different without making it not fun. And I feel like sometimes when you try to change a series that is as kind of rigid or as well formulated as Civ, you can kind of take away what makes it interesting and fun. Like, for example, there are changes where... Steven, could you, like, bury this person? Alright. Work on this. The tile is, like, the least important thing right now. I guess you get your bed back. Good news for you. Like, apparently you can now change the Civ you are playing as midway through the game, which sounds scary to me. I don't know if I've misheard that, because I've been kind of avoiding a lot of Civ 7 spoilers. Because I feel like reading about a game that, you know, isn't even fully realized doesn't get me much. I feel like I need to see it, I need to play it, I need to see other people play it. Like the full thing, and then I can actually make a decision. But overall, yeah, I'm excited. I hope it's as good an improvement on the UI and kind of game feel as 6 was to 5. I hope 7 improves on the game feel as much as 6 did. Because after you play Civ 6, I mean, I can't play Civ 5 anymore. Hey, at least we got a medicine out of it. I can't play Civ 5 anymore. Civ 6 has such better UI. Such better, like, quality of life stuff. That, and also just nice game decisions, like, for example, builders being able to do, like, you have 3 uses of a builder and then it's gone. So you have this quantifiable, measurable, I can do these things with this, and then it's done. Whereas with a builder in Civ 5, I was like, okay, when do I need this anymore? Should I keep it? Should I make more of them? It's nice to just have a quantifiable, usable resource. So yeah, I hope that they make some nice small changes like that in Civ 7 as well, aside from the like massive changes. But I'm excited for it. Are you excited, Taco? Are you excited, Laguna? Who else is excited for Civ 7? I'm cautiously optimistic. Let's put it that way. I want it to be good. I fully understand it could not be good. These are the last meals that Natalia ever made. I can't believe she arrived, made some meals, read a little, and then was immediately kidnapped. I'm indifferent. I won't be getting it until it's half off 2 years after release anyway. That's the other thing, yeah. Is that like Civ 6 is such a complete experience that I don't feel the need to move to like Civ 7 right away. Especially since I know there will be DLC, right? Because there always are. Took off my overshirt because it's getting a little warm in here. There's a lot going on. This colony's been through a lot. Hold on, let's look at the wealth graph. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. It's yeah, we got some nice things, and then it did terrible, and then oh god, it got even worse, and then we kind of recovered, and then what the fuck, and then yeah, we did okay, and then oh god, and then oh look, Natalia's gone. Yeah, that's about right. Seems about right. It's upsetting, but it's accurate. They make more profit off the DLC than the actual game. Probably true, because once you have the game, it's like, oh, I'll pay an extra $25 for an extra 8 hours of content. But when you buy the game, you're like, $70? I'm only going to play it for 300 hours. Why would I pay you $70 for this? Once you have the game, money becomes a different object. Also, Stephen, go and clean your bedroom, and Giles, do the same. Let's not lead the slovenly lives that you seem content leading, okay? Let's not do that. Also, I'd like you to maybe plant some plants. I know it's going to get in the way of your resting, but it will make you feel better. God, his manipulation is bloody terrible in it. Maybe just do one. There we go. Alright, yeah, then you can eat. And then you can maybe sleep. In a room that is not awful anymore. Whoop! It's dull. It's fine. I can live with dull. It's crazy that these bricks stacked here like this, -13 beauty, but you lay them out on the floor, beautiful. That's 14 points better. If you just take them and you lay them out on the ground properly. Stephen has OCD. Stephen is not very good at building. Like, really not good. Thank you, Stephen. Also, Stephen, could you, like, grow first? Where's construct? Stop building, start harvesting. And planting, too. Bloody hell. Could you replant before you... Oh, whatever. Just do what you want. Whatever. Whatever, Stephen. You do you. I hope we get a quest to rescue Natalia, because I will absolutely be taking it. I don't care if she's been taken into the center of the fucking mech hive and there's some kind of giant Tesseract AI protecting her. We're going after her. We are getting Natalia back. Yes, replant that shit, my dude. Thank you. How is our dromedary doing on food? Developed immunity. What? What do you mean there's another raid? What do you mean, though? It's a guy with an Iqua. Oh my god. Not another stabby dude. Please be bad at melee. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. This is bad. Hold on. Shortcut. Alright, raid. Yay. Alright. Actually, let's move it not from the end. Let's put it here. That in the parentheses is how many times I have died. How many times we've had a Giles die. Because that's how we're measuring this. If Giles dies, that's the end of the colony. This is Giles's colony. After all, this is the Nibirium Giles amalgamation. Of course, this Giles is the center of our universe. They're attacking immediately, huh? From way downtown. Alright. Burning passion for his work of stabbing people to death. Good. That's great. I really don't want Giles to fight right now, because his torso is still at half health. What do we do? Do we fight him in a doorway again? Because that went great until they decided to just kidnap someone. I still hate that they can just do that. Like, oh, yoink, this person is mine. But yeah, I guess we'll do that. Steven, get inside. Because let's be honest, there is no... Well, maybe we can get some shots off on him. Let's try and get some shots off on him. Steven does have a peg leg, which concerns me. But... And this person is flooring it, man. Maybe we shouldn't worry about getting some pot shots off. We can get some pot shots off by the door. Every second we can delay, Giles heals. Actually, if Giles doesn't interact with the person at all, does that mean that because if Steven dies, the colony continues. If Giles dies, that's the main character dead. Played a total of 5 hours in Civ games, so I probably won't buy it, but I know my dad will enjoy the game. Oh, is he excited for it then, Taco? Because I'm cautiously optimistic for it. I guess my problem is I haven't really wrapped my head around all of the changes that they've made yet. I've kind of heard bits and pieces, a little bit here, a little bit there, and I don't really know overall what the scope of the change is. All right, what is your range? Move back a bit. Bad shot. Bad start. Oh my god! Holy shit! Steven! What is wrong with you? Fucking 360 no-scoped that man. Holy shit! What can I say? What can I say? Holy crap. I'm never giving him another weapon. That weapon, he has a great KD ratio with this bow. I cannot take it away from him. Alright, well, we have more medicine now, I guess. Holy shit, Steven. Yeah, go do some planting, my dude. You've earned it. Who's starving? Is it everybody? It's just Giles. Okay, well, just go cook then. You have the capacity. We have the technology. Just cook. Lameo. Simply a difference in skill. Like, yeah, dude was... This guy's bronze 3 came up against diamond 2 Steven over here with his short bow. Yeah, I like playing Hawkeye. It's challenging. It takes skill to wield a bow. Any fool could pull a trigger. Fucking Hawkeye main over here. Jesus Christ. One shot, one kill, Steven. Good God. Alright, Giles, as soon as you cook that, I want you to eat it. Eat. Steven, keep replanting. Yes. You glorious bastard. Do it. Plant. Plant the plants. Is Giles, like, I don't want to be insensitive to someone in pain, but is he ever just gonna fucking get over it? Alright, now the only wounds on his torso are the ones that Steven put there. That's good. That's an improvement. I need you to cook at least one more meal. Actually, if I'm being honest, I need you to cook at least 2 more meals. Alright, honestly, hold the rice. Alright, clear the work. Because then if Giles needs to cook, the rice is just there and ready. Did Stephen eat? No. Well, as soon as you're done with that, cook. We really need batteries as well. Because if we had batteries, we actually wouldn't need to worry about getting Giles to cook in the middle of the fucking night. Alright, do one more. Perfect. Go to bed. God, did you need to do so much damage to his torso, Steven? Like, good lord, man. Like, I know you're a machine. But did you have to? Oh, that's a lot of herbal medicine. I thought it was just one. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, how is our lizard doing? Is it still set on please remain indoors? Yeah, let's make it unrestricted. I don't want it to die of malnutrition, which it's probably approaching. No, it's actually doing fine. Sweet. Speaking of malnutrition, how are you? You're doing great. You're recovering from the flu, which we didn't even really treat that much. It's insane. But yeah, I'm excited to see Civ. I will say, like, I know that I'm kind of naysaying a little bit, or at least I'm trepidatious of the changes. But I will say, I'm glad that Civ seems to be willing to be like, you know what? Let's switch some shit around and see if it works. I like that. That's good to see. I feel like sometimes games can be a little bit too much like, hey, this worked before, let's do it again. Like, I played Black Ops 6 because it was on Game Pass. If you want to play the new Black Ops, by the way, it's on Game Pass. And, like, holy shit, man. Can we play a map that isn't Nuketown? Do you not think I got enough of Nuketown when I was a teenager? Do you not think I know what every single pixel and every single bullet frame on that map looks like at this point? I have completed the map. It's done. I finished it. Can we do something else? This is a brand new game with brand new movement. And here I am running around bloody Nuketown again. Like, could we do something different, please? Holy crap. It was so damn frustrating. Sorry, I just had to get that off my chest. I love Nuketown. I also hate Nuketown. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, I like that Civ 7 is trying something drastically different. Could it suck? Absolutely. But there's always Civ 6. There's always Civ 6, Civ 5, Civ 4. All three of these are still great games that are worth playing. I know I said I don't play 5 anymore, but that's just because I prefer 6. I'd probably weirdly, I would still play Civ 4. Like, I would play the crap out of some Civ 4. Ooh. Maybe I should play... Do I even have Civ 4 on Steam? I don't think I do. Do I have to buy Civ 4 and then play that on stream at some point? Maybe. I would play the crap out of Civ 4. And Civ 6. So if Civ 7 sucks, fine. Just keep playing the other ones. And then maybe Civ 8 will learn from the mistakes. I don't think Sid Meier's going out of business anytime soon. Colonist lost, yeah. I don't think that should ever expire. I don't think we should ever let Natalia leave our hearts. Just gonna be honest. What if you made the grave and then you buried them? Like, I can't believe that, because he was even wearing the veil, which gives them like a pain shock threshold increase. Didn't fucking matter. Steven just one-shot them through the skull. What a beast. Sorry. I'm going to stop singing Steven's praises at some point, but not today. Also, actually, let's... Now that we have herbal medicine, carry 2 on you. Grab 2, and then put the other 2 away. Beautiful. Look at that shit. We should definitely build some shelves, too. Like, I want this to be a shelf, so we can have potatoes and rice, and I want this to be a shelf, I think. Is he ever gonna finish this floor? Reminds me, I need to look into SE2 that came out 2 days ago. SE2. Oh, Space Engineers 2. Don't bother with Space Engineers 2 just yet, Laguna. It seems like Space Engineers 2 is just a glorified tech demo. Doesn't have multiplayer, only has Sandbox. And so I don't really know if it's worth checking out right now. It is incredibly early access based on what I've read, which is disappointing because a game that was worked on for 10 years, the sequel of it should probably not be that bare bones. Just being honest. Like, yeah, it's nice to see what's new and all that, but maybe bring it to me in like 6 months when you actually have a game instead of some textures. That'd be nice. So yeah, I don't know if I don't think SE2 is worth checking out right now. Don't want to be a naysayer or nothing, but I was disappointed to find out that it was single player and had no real content to speak of. Considering they've released so much DLC for the first game, I assumed that they would wait until SE2 had some content in it before they announced it. Because it's not like they are hurting for money, is what I'm saying. Like, they were getting money from Space Engineers DLC pretty regularly, and so I was hoping that would mean they would wait on on announcing SE2 or any major updates. But no. SE2 announced with less features than Deadlock. That's not really fair. Valve is pretty good about that. But I feel like more companies should be like that, though. Like, maybe more companies should learn how to count to 3, but also I think some companies should wait on announcing a project until it's a little more further in and has a little more going for it. Alright, how hungry are we? You're good. You're not good. Alright, how are your health? How are your health? It seems to be good. Cook. Giles, you don't need a bed rest anymore. We're back up to 2. Finally. I was just going to look up videos. I'm not buying it. My laptop won't run it. Well, okay. At least I've now braced for impact. How about that? We don't need the medical spot. It's useless anyway. Okay. Steven is doing the good work of just moving shit around. Love to see it. Why does this not have weapons in it? Make this important. There we go. Giles, look at you. Okay, Steven, don't lose your damn mind. What do you need? What do you need? Expires in 17 days. My god, man. It's like, yeah, I get it. He's dead. He's also here. Do you want to look at it? Like, do you want to mourn? Maybe you need to take a second and mourn the passing of Tynan Sylvester. Not the actual person, but Tynan game dev in the game. Also, I looked up a picture of him. He did not look like his avatar in the game, and fair enough. It's an avatar. But I was a little disappointed. Because I really, really wanted him to have that, like, top knot kind of braid thing going on. I feel like he could rock it. Yes, plant, Steven. Put that down, and then eat a meal. We should probably clean this incredibly claustrophobic kitchen. But I guess whatever. If we get food poisoning, fuck it. There's not really much we can do about that at this point. Yeah, go ahead and clean the kitchen too while you're in there. You've gone through all the trouble of opening up the steel door. You might as well clean the place. Now you see what this is? This is Starbucks. This is the amount of room you have to cook and make coffee in a Starbucks kitchen. That's what we've done here. We've made a fast food kitchen. And we're about to research how to put ketchup on a bun faster. Perfect. Alright, you've hauled them here. Do you want to maybe... What are you doing? Oh, he's fixing the stacks. Okay, good. Please build the tiles, Stephen, for the love of God. Alright, your construction's only 3. No wonder you're so bad at it. I could have swore we got you to 4. I know we got Giles to 4 from nothing, which I was very happy about. Look at that intellectual going up. Giles is going to be the strongest, smartest person in this colony. Okay, Steven's strong. I meant like mining. Like tough. Steven, come on. You're killing me, man. You're just going to carry those 2 blocks around the entire house for the rest of your days. I guess tiles need a lot of work, so there's a lot of chances for him to screw it up. I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised he got this far, though, to be honest, if that's the case. He's going to love when we redo Giles' bedroom with limestone tile. He's going to have a great time. He's going to love it. He did it! There's only 2 left. How is this? How is this? Dull. This makes sense. Okay, please don't lose your fucking mind, Steven. Okay? Don't rip Giles' ear off again. I can't take it again. Innocent prisoner died can piss off. Alright? He was not innocent. He attacked the colony and then died. And I'm supposed to be sad about that? Okay, the darkness I'll give you. It's pretty dark in here. But in about... just doing maths. In about 8 hours... no, 10 hours, it'll be light again. And then it'll be fine. Yes, Steven, eat. Don't get a hungry debuff, because it might make you lose your mind. You might snap, and then rip Giles' leg off or something. Beat Iguana One to death again. We don't need that. Oh, God. He got food poisoning. Okay. Oh, he's going to be so sad. But it's fine, because he's going to be stuck in bed. He's not going to be able to do anything about it. Also, he's really slow. Okay, good. If he gets berserk, Giles can outrun him now. Because not only does Steven have a peg leg, he's also feeling quite queasy. So Giles has the advantage. Yes, this is exactly what we needed. Thank God for that. Giles, stop walking near Steven. He could break it any minute. Although maybe chatting is what he needs. Reassurance. Let him know that there's a person nearby that cares, and it's Giles. Recreation satisfied. He's having a great time. How about you, Steven? Fully satisfied. Look at you. Also, totally random. I've been playing 7 days Undead Legacy on and off. I realized the other night that I've spent a full in-game month, 30 hours, building a road through the countryside and a large hill in order to get to the wasteland on the other side so I can do quests there without a little 8-hour drive to get there. Not sure how I feel about that. I would say that, honestly, if you think about it, one person making a road? A month that's pretty good work. That's good time. Like, if you think about what they do, like all the roadworks, like when they set it up, you've got like 15 different men all standing in high-vis jackets with like diggers, and they're just trying to get to a pipe so they can change a fitting on the pipe and just make sure that it's not leaking or anything. And that takes them like 6 months. There's a hole in the floor, everyone's got to drive around it. It makes traffic a bloody nightmare, and the light is off, and then you got to have a policeman out there for like actual months just directing traffic. So I mean, one person making a road, 30 days? I think you should be pretty proud of that achievement, to be honest. And how do you feel about working for the Arizona Department of Transportation? Just as a random question, how would you feel maybe providing some... It's not my dromedary, right? Oh my God, there's a whole horde of dromedaries over here. Is it just the one? Okay, it's just the one. This is a bad time because Steven is sick and therefore can't shoot. But I guess whatever. All right, Steven. Working for the Department of Transportation in Arizona. Okay, look, it was a long shot, all right? We need all the help we could get. I just thought maybe I'd ask. Pretty sure I placed like 50,000 dirt blocks, 200 concrete dividers so I don't drive off the side. You can build... Oh, I guess you're making like concrete blocks. That's impressive. All right, Mad Dromedary. Everybody wake up. Let's go. We don't have all day. Giles, how's your torso? How's your chest? Doing good? Good. Where's the dromedary? There. Oh my god, it's so far away. Alright. Maybe it was a bit premature waking you all up. I apologize. Probably didn't need to do that. But whatever. He's on his way. And we're ready. I'd say go back to bed, but I mean... Go back to bed, it's fine. We'll deal with it in the morning. We'll deal with it when you wake up. Just go to sleep. Maybe he won't be maddened at that point. What if we just stay indoors? Please remain indoors. Yeah, let's do that. Because if we wait, I think Manhunter wears off, doesn't it? Yeah, just stay indoors. Please remain indoors. Don't mention the event. Stephen, get into bed. Good. Alright, now, there's no way that this maddened dromedary will attack our dromedary, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Dromedary. Don't eat that. The dromedary is consuming a smoke leaf plant. He's consuming a smoke leaf plant. Okay. This dromedary is about to become very chill and a little annoying. Alright. It would be hilarious if it actually did. Like, give the effect, the smoke leaf effect. He's going to be very relaxed, but he's also going to be asking everyone what they're drinking and if he can have some. Sorry, if she can have some. Yeah, if we just... transport a crafter named Lissa. This is terrible timing. You decided to crash on the other side of the bloody planet while there's a dromedary that wants to kill me. I'm sorry, Lissa, but I don't know if you're gonna make it. Oh, you're dead. Like, no, there's no way. Even if there wasn't a dromedary that was frothing at the mouth and wanted to kill me, I don't think I'd reach you in time. Like, you have a prosthetic arm. Like, there is no way. Like, you're dead. I'm sorry. Which is a shame because, I mean, I'd love the Devil Strand Parker. But such is life in it. Oh god, you're a psychopath. Ah. But my god, can you craft? Holy crap, can you make a thing? You cannot empathize at all, but you can make a shirt. Jesus. And you can shoot. But there's no way. Hold on. 5 hours? Like, I'm pretty sure with the sand, because sand makes you walk really slow. Like, dirt is 87%, sand is 76% speed. I'm almost certain you don't want a psychopath to shoot. Yeah, you do, just not at you. Like, they're great at shooting things. Just make sure that they're not shooting you, and you're fine. Just turn them around. Like, if they're just rotate them 180 degrees. Good. Yeah, I don't think we'd reach him. Even if this mad dromedary wasn't here. Like, if I sent Stephen off down here, or Giles. Actually, that's another point. Giles can actually walk now, which is nice. Why is my lizard outside? Or is this not my lizard? No, it's not my lizard. Why did it come up blue? Wildlife is blue, huh? Okay. She's dead. Lissa's dead. That's okay. I'm sorry. I would love to help. But there's just no way. Way too far away over sand. With people who can't walk and are missing legs. Well, it's a good thing that Giles, that Stephen harvested all those potatoes. Because that's about to be really useful. Where's this mad dromedary? They're pacing. They're pacing. Just to be sure, I want to make sure that no one leaves by accident. There we go. We're in the house. Do I have... I have recreation on the schedule. Good. We're in the house. We're staying in the house. Life is great. Since we're staying in the house, actually, no, we don't need to mine. Because we need to cook and research. Look at Giles knowing. Alright, as soon as that... Don't eat all the rice, iguana. Please. Maybe we can get you a friend now that there's some wildlife. Nope, there's no male iguanas. Never mind. Never mind. How long does Manhunter last? I imagine it fades over time. Can I look at the Manhunter trait? Health? Social? Log? Social? It's not permanent, is it? Yeah, well, we'll find out. If they're still there in 3 days, we'll kill them. But we have more than enough food for now. Alright, cook. Cook, Giles. Alright, now that you've made space, hold the potatoes. Guys, like demons out there, these damn camels. Bloody hell. It does mean that if Stephen does lose his mind, and there's a strong chance, Giles has nowhere to run. That's a problem. That's not ideal. Yeah, make another meal, Giles, and then I think you're good. Beautiful. Look at that. Yes, chat. Bring each other's spirits up. My god, it takes Stephen so long to eat. And for the love of God, please do keep researching batteries. Yes, thank you. It's bloody demonic camel out here. What is this? The demonic dromedary. Does it say in the message? It will attack everyone it sees. Okay, it doesn't say that it will wear off. I feel like Manhunter does, though. I'm going to run with that assumption. And if need be, we'll emerge from the bunker and shoot it dead. In one shot, because Stephen's that good. But we're not going to be able to do that until he's gotten over his whole food poisoning thing. So, you know, one thing at a time. How can we help you, Stephen? Oh, not in the kitchen. Don't do that. Clean that up. Like, this game lies, by the way. It is. You do not get to clean up vomit that fast. It is not that easy. It is a pain in the ass. Yeah, whole, like, tiny amounts of on the potatoes. Stephen, do you have to? Alright, Stephen, stop holing. I want you to clean. So I'm going to do this. Random science fact. Oh, it's been a while since we had one of these. Okay. Let's see. Oh, God, I've been watching a lot of science, a lot of space documentaries. So there's a good chance it's going to be themed around space. Okay, why is it? This is a random aside before we do the random science fact. I can sit here and think of random garbage nonsense that doesn't matter for hours on end with no prompting. Like, I can, you know, probably recite a few movies, like, line by line. I can recite random things that I know all the time. But as soon as someone is like, I don't know, say a trivia game, as soon as someone opens up a trivia game and is like, what's the capital of France? I'm suddenly like, it's fucking Auckland. I don't know. Like, it's just, my brain just shuts off. I don't know why it does that, but it is so Quebec, yeah, exactly. France 2. Capital of France 2 is Quebec. And I'm just like, my brain's just like, fuck, oranges. Like, I don't, why is that? Okay, so here's an interesting science fact that I actually realized today. I guess I knew this, but I didn't know it in full. Saturn has the most moons of any planet in the solar system. It has somewhere in the range of, I think, like 70 moons. And that's not counting the rings. Like, these are all individual bodies that are orbiting the gas giant of Saturn. And what's really cool is some of those moons orbit in the rings. So you know how the ring, if you picture the rings of Saturn in your head, you can see how they're kind of like different colors. and they're different like widths apart. Like some of them are thicker or thinner than others. The reason for that is because of the moons of Saturn that are orbiting by the rings. They're keeping the rings in place. That's why the rings have lasted for so long, because scientists assumed you can't prioritize research. Giles is just doing what he wants. Okay, good. Scientists assumed that the rings would eventually fade away and get, pulled into Saturn or flung away or whatever. And it's are you and where do you come from? May I ask? Pete, it is a pleasure to see you, man. It has been too long. I hope you're doing well. How was fucking Marvel Rivals? I've only referenced it like 4 times today. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well, dude. So the flare's over. We can cook. Giles, it's time to cook. Although I guess right now you're sleeping. Gloom! Pete, everybody, welcome in. I am PolarBear0084. I hope you're all doing well. I stream variety games on Twitch. I do that 3 days a week, although I'm doing it 2 days a week at the moment because I'm working on my next critique. Because I also critique video games. I have done one. It is on my YouTube. It is about Dark Souls. And if you press !YouTube or !ALC for a latecomer's critique, you can find it on my YouTube. I am pretty proud of the work I've done, and I am looking forward... Oh yeah, I forgot I added it to that as well. There you go, perfect. Thank you, Pete. I'm looking forward to my second critique, which will be about Final Fantasy XVI, a game series that is very close, near and dear to my heart, and the new game I have some things to say about. So good, I love the video. I'm really glad you enjoyed it, because you've played so much Dark Souls that you're like a Dark Souls aficionado, a Dark Souls expert at this point. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you got something out of it. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Pete, who do you play in Marvel Rivals? Who is your main? Is that the parlance? I think that's the parlance. And why is it Spider-Man? No, I'm kidding. All right. So, for anyone who's just joined from Pete's stream, hello again. Gloom, how have you been, by the way? We are playing RimWorld. And we are playing a single Colonist playthrough. And you may say, Polar, but I have eyes and can count. There are 2 Colonists. And I will say yes. Through great strife, 1 became 2. We started with the legendary, the one, the only Giles Breen of the Nibirium Giles amalgamation. He crash landed by himself in an extreme desert that can really only be described as my backyard. There were 2 cactuses and 3 lizards. And from that humble beginning, we now have this pile of shit. Basically. Is the mad Andromedary finally stopped being mad? Oh, good. All right. Amazing. We can now leave the house. So yeah, we went from... Basically, we took this ruin, which is all this limestone. Oh, an eclipse. After a solar flare, who'd have thought? And all of this sandstone, that's where the ruin was when we started. We've kind of expanded around that in the extreme desert, and we're doing okay. Giles is semi-happy. This is, I will admit, this is the second timeline. This is the branching timeline. Because in the first timeline, Stephen got angry that he hadn't had a meal in a while and ripped Giles's ear off with his bare hands. And then Giles died of blood loss. And then Stephen, still angry, went and picked a fight with a lizard, and a fight that he lost badly. So this is the second timeline, where everything seems to be going a little better. Remaining Cloak and Dagger lately? Sorry, that was a lot of information. I apologize. But now you know everything I know. It's not much, but it's enough. Typical Stephen. Bloody Stephen, I know. It's such a Stephen thing to do, is to rip someone's whole ear off. Also, Stephen, interestingly enough, is an insane melee guy and a cannibal. And, you'll love this, is the brother of Tynan Sylvester, aka the game dev who attacked our colony a few weeks back and is now in this sarcophagus. Tynan Sylvester made RimWorld. Or at least he did before he got in that sarcophagus. He's now in... Now he does that. But yeah, that was a lot of information. I hope that you're now up to date on the craziness that is RimWorld. Cloak and Dagger it seems to be a fun hero because aren't they the one that heals and does damage? One of the streamers I listened to during the day tried a bit of it, and you know they played a bit, and it seems kind of fun. You can swap between them. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like heroes that you can I like games that allow you to do stuff like that. You can kind of fulfill both roles. That's why I was a midfielder when I played soccer, also known as football, because we did it first. Okay, that's midfielders are basically the people that run around and they can be defenders. They can shoot at the goal. They can protect your goal. They do a lot of running, which was great for a child with asthma. I'm really glad I made that decision. But it honestly, I was pretty good. Not to toot my own horn, but football, right? Yeah, yeah. It is. It's his name, okay? That's what we call it. It's what we all call it. It's not just me. But yeah, it's good to see you, Pete. I hope you've been doing well. Hope life is good, and that you're having a good time. And it's good to see you streaming again too. I know it's kind of one of those things that hard to find the time sometimes. All right, what is Steven doing? Oh, he's going for a walk. Okay, good. When he's not ripping people's ears off, Steven enjoys walks in the desert. Is this camel going to eat all of my smoke leaf plants before I grow any of them? He's eaten all of them. This camel would like a Kit Kat. Look at this. They've eaten all. I haven't harvested a single one. They are all of them have been eaten by this dromedary. Life's been good. Finally getting a bit better and finally finding time to do stuff. That is great to hear, dude. Heck yeah. You made it through? You're on the other side? Fuck yeah. Alright, are we going to get batteries? So this is the situation. We landed here, and because there were only 2 cacti in the region, we found a very tricky situation with cooking. Also, speaking of cooking, you want to like make food if one of you is starving? We had a very difficult situation with cooking because you need fuel to cook, so we couldn't make a campfire because there was just not enough wood. So we made a stove, like a fueled stove, because we had a ton of steel. But then we used one of the cacti and we were kind of slowly eking it out. The second one was eaten by a thrombo. So then we had to train Giles in construction from 0 to 4. We had to train him through 10,000 points of skill points of construction to finally get him to level 4 so that we can make power. Because that's what wind turbines require. Wind turbines require level 4 in construction. A restriction I was never aware of because I'd never had a colonist that couldn't build. So that was fun. But obviously, because of all of that, and the running around and nearly dying and eating raw rice for a week, we don't really have any research. Like, we can do air conditioning, but we don't have any batteries. We have been trying to research batteries for the past 20 days? 20 days, I think. Maybe 15 days. For at least 2 weeks, we've been trying to research, put 400 points of research into this to get batteries so that we can get a solid source of electricity. And we're still only 300 points in. It is so slow. We keep getting attacked by Tynan, the game developer. Steven keeps ripping people's ears off. I do wish he would stop doing that. Giles keeps getting stuck cooking, and then like we'll just do that until he passes out and dies. Eat some food, Giles, please. Yeah, and not having many colonists in an extreme desert makes life pretty difficult, turns out. And another raid. Alright, good. Probably here to avenge the death of Tynan Sylvester. They're attacking immediately. And by they meant him. Because it's literally just this guy. Of course he has a knife. course he has a knife. Why would he not have a knife? It's not like knives terrify me or anything. Oh yeah, and final little tidbit to catch you all up. Giles lost his middle finger to the first iguana he tried to fight, and he lost his second middle finger to a raider. Giles has no middle fingers. Alright, Stephen, are you going to pull a sick 360 no-scope again? Because if you have that in you, I wouldn't say no. Alright, well, we're not going to be researching, I can tell you that. We're going to be shooting. And also clubbing. Not that kind of clubbing, like with a stick. Where are you going, Williams? Are you going south? Why would you go this way? No, you're using cover. You intelligent prick. Why? Why would you use cover? Why would you do that? See, if it was me, I would just run my guys across this open field. It's a field of sand, okay? It's not a field of dirt, it's a field of sand. It still counts. This is a field. I have spoken. Alright, Stephen, fire. Fire! Stephen! Shoot! It's not a good start. Oh my god, it's a good shot. Oh god, he nearly hit Giles. Visitors from Evusha. Okay, great. Do you want to help? What is this guy's melee? Why are they all such insane raiders? He's also trigger happy. Thank god he doesn't have a gun. Could you shoot him, Stephen? Giles is actually losing all of his blood. Oh, and there goes the rest of his blood. Alright, could you kill him? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Rescue him. Is this person worth keeping? They're good with animals. They're good at shooting. We like people who are good at shooting. He survived an apocalypse. It's kind of sad. He's kind of literally useless in every other way. Alright, goodbye, Williams. Maybe we will... you can crawl away, it's fine. Alright, how is Giles doing? Great. Didn't we literally just do this? Didn't we literally just put Giles in a bed with knife wounds for like an entire week? Alright, well, we're doing it again. It would be great if we could have someone else who could cook. Stephen, can you cook? No. Don't cook, Stephen. You're not allowed. I hereby ban you from a thing you were not allowed to do in the first place. Alright, do you want to tend to him? Please tend to him. Oh my god, it's going to take so long. Alright, how's your blood? Oh, he hit your peg leg. Perfect. Like a damn pirate. He put his peg leg in the way and there's just a knife sticking out of it now. I love that. That is great. Alright, where are these visitors? Giles is the charismatic one, right? Yeah, because he has a mustache. I should have figured. Stephen's sort of got like a little bit of riz, but like it's just not the same as Giles. The hat helps, I think. I think the hat helps Stephen quite a bit. Giles is no longer incapable of walking. Get your ass in bed, Giles. You're bleeding all over the floor. Get in bed. Right now. I don't care if you're incapable of fucking walking. Tend to Giles. See all this blood you got all over the floor, Giles? I'd rather you kept it in the sheets. Like a bandage. But it's bed sheets. These guys have guns. May I please have gun? I could give you a wooden club. It's not a great trade, but please. Alright. If you could stem the bleeding of Giles from his kidney, his leg, his torso, and also his leg and foot and shoulder, then maybe we can do some trading. Jubilee, please hold. I'm currently bleeding out. And digging deeper just to throw it away. But yeah, sorry, Taco. I got distracted from the random science fact because we had a great group of people from a great person arrive. Yeah. Saturn's moons actually hold the rings in place. Like the gravity of these tiny little meteor moons that Saturn holds actually braids some of the some of the rings of Saturn into like a little spiral shape, which is pretty cool. Like there's an extra ring even further out from the ones that you can see through a telescope. And that one is all like kind of braided and twirling and curly because of the moons near it, which is pretty cool. Oh, and one of the moons of Saturn that is 300 miles across has liquid oceans on the inside of it. It's an ice ball that somehow has liquid oceans inside, which is pretty damn cool. Alright, now if Steven somehow gets an infection in his peg leg because he hasn't tended to the crack, I will Alt F4 the game. I'm just making that plain and clear. These are the requirements. He is not allowed to get an infection in a peg leg. Alright, what we got? Oh, you'll sell me a mortar barrel, but not a gun. She needs to sort out her priorities. Alright, well, be gone with ye. You have nothing for me. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed Marvel Rivals, Pete. It seems like it's a lot of fun. I'm sorry that your stream is messing up, but I mean, there's always something in there. There's always a little tweaking to do, a little something to fix. What's life without a little troubleshooting, eh? Like this, for example. I'd really like Giles to not be, like, dying, actually. That'd be great. Alright, we have 2 meals. So, I mean, we're not going to go hungry immediately. Although, they are hungry immediately. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, whatever. I don't even know what was in that shack, but couldn't have been that good. That I didn't send my entire colony, also known as 2 people, to go get it. Probably not a good idea right now. The little plinkling in this song is reminding me of Terraria. Sorry, I know I do that a lot. I do that a lot where I'm like, yeah, this reminds me of this. And that's just how my brain works, and I apologize. I can't turn it off. Giles, I'm trying to not have you lose your mind and also get an infection. Alright, go eat. I didn't think this happened anymore. Oh, these guys ran inside from the fire to eat. Come on, Stephen. Put the damn fire out before it spreads, would you? It's a desert. There can't be much threat of fire spreading. Go eat a meal. Can you feed Giles first? Because I think he's quite hungry at this point. Okay. We're getting there. You have a decent bedroom. Yes. Giles's bedroom is fucking terrible. Is it because this is technically visible? Oh, because I did the, Does the hidden power conduit not explode? I feel like that might be why. Huh. Yeah, that's probably exactly it. We'll have to change that out then. I did the regular power conduit because we didn't want to use all of our steel because we'd already used an inordinate amount making research benches and stone cutting tables. But if that stops it from exploding, I think a little extra steel goes a long way then. Hey, they left me a gift. They left me a gift of 5 medicine? Holy crap. Evusha is like the best place in the world. It's the only other place in the world I know other than... What's the name of this fucking place again? Never going to remember it. This is the only other place in the world I know other than the Nibirium-Giles amalgamation, but still, like, Evusha is amazing. Please get that medicine inside. I really don't want it to spoil. Thank you. Hey, he tended the crack in his peg leg. What in the name of Halo is this music? Steven's fully healed. Good, because his peg leg, I can't imagine, was injured. Can you injure a prosthetic limb? I mean, you could damage it. I guess we're getting into pedantics now, eh? But then again, that's literally me. I kind of forgot there was an eclipse. I can't... Like, how many times is Giles going to get, like, the shit kicked out of him, man? Alright, let's allow these to be hauled. And Stephen is immediately going to feed this to Giles because he's such a good human. Amazing. I wish there was some way to... skill trainer for cooking. I was literally about to say, I wish there was some way that we could get Stephen to be a good chef without having him cook meals that are poisoned. I ask, the game provides. A skill trainer for cooking. One use super dose of mechanized which trains a specific skill. You can turn Stephen into a chef if you want. The Archotech Invocation Dialectic and Microelectronics. Good. I feel like that's a Goodreads review. That's a Goodreads review. The Archotech Invocation Dialectic and Microelectronics book. 3 stars. Good. It's guarded by an unknown threat. It's not far from Giles's grotto. Where is it? I'm not considering it, but where is it? Again, there's only 2 of us, and I don't want to leave the colony undefended. So it would only be 1 of us. Also, Giles is losing his damn mind. Yeah, that's pretty far. Because that's 3 mountains with no real roads. That's 2 days. Nope. As much as I want Stephen to not be bad at cooking, he's going to be bad at cooking for a bit. Okay, I'm changing this to hay grass. Hold on. Let me remind it, if it's just going to eat what's planted here no matter what, then let's just make it hay grass. Sound good to everybody? Hay grass. Perfect. Also, hold the hay. There we go. The dromedary lives. Amazing. Okay. Green Pit Union, they're a slaver. You can attack them with the lang of their faction. They don't have anything to trade, though? Like a gun? Oh my god, they do. Okay, there's a lot of them. The way they kind of talked about it, it made it sound like there was our guy, not 100 guys. Alright, Stephen, you're not my best negotiator, but what they got? We could get a new colonist, except that we... Wait, Shark is also a game dev? Why is there so many game devs in this extreme desert biome? Like, we had Tyne and Sylvester, now we have Shark? Skookum Shark. Medical assistant turned VR designer. What an eccentric... With a trigger-happy bloodlust. What an eccentric life you have lived, Skookum Shark. Who is also an incredible doctor. And can't do any dumb labor. Because they're a VR designer. I love the idea. It's a VR designer in the real world who's like, I could put that cup, I could empty the dishwasher, but I create worlds. I create experiences. These hands are only meant for digital work. That's amazing. Sadly, they have nothing else worth a damn. I do want Shark. I do want Skookum Shark, but sadly, I actually can't afford him. Alright, Stephen. Oh yeah, I set you to clean, didn't I? Honestly, good idea, but now you can go back to holding. Sounds good. That's the problem with a small colony count, is that you definitely end up micromanaging a lot. Maybe I should never be a manager, because I do kind of enjoy it though. You know, there's something nice about like just saying, all right, you do this and then you do that. No, 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 not that. Do that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be a manager. Maybe I should stay a peon. Just a little pawn in the machine. Stephen, where are you going? See, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't be a manager. Why are you stargazing so far away from the building? Like, not trying to micromanage you here, but why walk that far away from safety? Just wondering. Just thinking aloud here. Just brainstorming some ideas. Why are there suddenly... Did suddenly this become a trade route? Why are there so many people just passing through the region now? What is this? Did Arthur Dent build a house here and now it's being turned into a freaking highway with stores nearby? Like, what? What is this? Alright, I'm assuming we have no food. Cook. He's on edge. He's hungry. He's ravenous, yeah. Heat. And then immediately return to cooking. I still can't believe we saved a colonist, had them for half a day, and then they were immediately kidnapped by the same people who were chasing them to start with. Giles is now having a tantrum. Okay, it's happened because of intense pain. Alright, just don't break the stove. Walls are good. Doors are fine. There's so many things he could punch. He's probably not going to break anything. Actually, Stephen, could you go around and, like, fix stuff? Yeah. Just walk around behind him and fix things. Whatever he decides to break, you fix. Also, my god, why is it taking you so long to fix that tiny, tiny break? How much damage did Giles do to the steel wall with his bare hands? Because he dropped his club again. Alright, this is how we're spending today. We're just shepherding Giles around the colony. It's his colony, I guess. He wants to leave his mark, as it were. I guess so be it. Alright. I'm not going to worry too much about fixing what he just did. Stephen can now go back to hauling and planting. Or at least he will next week. Because it is in fact time for us to leave the Nibirium-Giles amalgamation at Giles's grotto. We have one death. What would we say we're doing? I would call this progress. Is it a lot of progress? It's enough. Let's just say that we achieved things and we feel great.